Even though like the playlist has seasons spelled correctly, I believe.
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
You are live.
Sweet. So first off, an update on why I haven't uploaded more Corpse Party. Hopefully I'll get it done before October 31st, all of it. If not, that will be going on hiatus until I finish Silent Hill 5 for year 5. And topic for the day is...
Get up.
Oh. So, I was thinking, while I was looking at one of the games that I started yesterday and looked at trophies. And also, there's games that you can just play, like, for example, Sly Cooper. Played that game as I originally played it, which was find all the bottles up in the face and progress. Which, none of it was really skill based, it was just things that you should do in collectibles, which was my first platinum, and I was just like, well, shit. Is for trophies and achievements, should they just be game based or skill based?
Okay, sorry, I missed that entire thing.
So, well, how we ended up in the same session. So, what I was doing was, I was looking at trophies while I was at work for a game I started last night.
Okay.
Just to see what I'll be dealing with.
Right.
And I like racing games, and I was like, you know, I find it interesting that a lot of the Crash trophies for CTR were, a lot of it was skill based, I felt. And it made me think, well, like when I played Crash, it wasn't, when I played Sly Cooper for my channel, which was like my second Let's Play ever, I played it as I would go around, collect the fucking bottles, open the saves, and play through the game, which was my first platinum. Wasn't even trying for that. And I was like, well, a lot of the trophies here are story based and collectible based, which is, and then thinking back on it, a lot of trophies and achievements. And I'm like, should a lot of it be story based or should a lot of it be skill based?
I mean, it depends on the game, straight up.
I mean, it does, but there's people that don't have those skills that are like, oh, well, what am I going to do? I want the platinum on this, but I don't have the skill.
And that's part of the reason a developer would pick a skill-based objective as a trophy is to encourage the player to do better, to become better at the game.
Upgrade your wardrobe and...
I mean, I don't have a problem with skill-based trophies. There's games that have skill-based trophies that I think Senran Kagura has some skill-based trophies, which is things they could pull off. And then if you look at Peach Beach Splash, it's like, oh, this is going to take hours to get because it's like melees, pets, and I forgot what the other one was.
Right.
And then like for the Vita one, you have to get I think it's 700. No, it's either 77,000 or 7,777 hit combo. Which you can do, because it's just once they're out of health, you just have to make sure they don't hit the ground, and once they hit the ground, it's over.
Right. But then you look at games like fucking Sword Art Rehall Fragment. You've got like fucking 25.
You have the relationship trophies.
Well, first you have 25 trophies for just beating the fucking bosses on
Yeah.
76 to 100, and there's one for obtaining all last attack bonuses, which technically is a skill thing, but it's not. It's just constantly spam the switch button to make sure that
You get it.
yeah, your teammate is in the back, so that you get it.
Now,
And then, like, uh, clear a set number of hollow missions. That's just grinding. Successfully enhance a weapon 200 times. That's RNG. Um, clear a set number of elements on the implementation list. That's 100% grinding, and those things suck.
that's the same
Especially
with
because there's no good guides out there.
it's the same thing with PBS, where it's grinding for characters because you need cards to level up characters. It's grinding for leveling up cards, grinding for leveling up pets, grinding for leveling up the guns. But people say, go do this on the hardest difficulty and just run it over and over again because you're always going to get a pack, and eventually you get everything that's in that pack. So
Yeah.
there's going to be, the really rare cards that level you up 100, 100 level or 100 points per card, where you just build that up and you gain 700 gold each time you run it. And at that point, it's a grind that you don't want to do, but it's going to be faster than every other grind.
Right.
Now, do you think trophies now, like skill-based trophies, achievements, whatever? I'm saying trophies because I play it mainly on PlayStation.
Right.
And I mean, you played the Lego Harry Potter games. Was there skill-based, or was that just playing the game?
Lego games are very not skill based. They're very much meant for a younger audience.
So do
Um,
you,
so I would say occasionally there's a skill based thing, but it's a very simple skill that the game taught you way ahead of time, and you just have to notice that you can use it there. It's more
so,
problem solving than anything else.
so do you think the ESRB, so games aimed at younger audience, should have more basic trophies, or do you think it still should be a mixture based on the rating system?
I don't think that the trophies should be tied to the rating. That doesn't mean anything. It should be tied to the type of game that it is. And if it's like a puzzle game, then you want to put trophies in there for focusing or for getting to the highest tier of puzzles. But if it's like an RPG, which the Lego games are more or less a basic RPG, and so in that case, there's a lot of collectibles. There's doing the story, um, you know, finding all the secrets. You know, it should be based on what the game is and what it has to offer.
See, it was like when I was playing Ratchet and Clank, and the original Ratchet. I mean, I'm not sure if you remember. Technically, old games, PS2 era, had a skill point base type thing where it's like, oh, you get this many skill points, you unlock a cheat or something.
Right.
And all the trophies for Ratchet and Clank on the collection for the PS3 were all the skill points. And I was like, well, shit, I don't remember how to get half of these. And I was like, I remember how to do some of these, but I don't remember how to get a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of them were just like Ratchet and Clank 2. I think I got like 90% of the skill points without even trying. And like me, there's games that I'll look at the trophy list and I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna platinum that. I mean, I'd like to, but I'm not gonna waste the time to. Like, Devil May Cry, it's like, oh, you can't unlock this unless you play it on this mode, you can't unlock this unless you play it on this mode. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna waste the time playing this game over and over again to play the highest difficulty just to get that trophy. So I know, yeah, I'll play multiple times and get the endings, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna go play it on the hardest difficulty. Even though I can, but why do that when I could just constantly do New Game Plus and have a shit ton of ammo? It's just, there's some games that like Kingdom Hearts. Well, I think one of the it's in Kingdom Hearts 3 is an easy game to platinum, to my knowledge. It's
Oh yes,
just,
Kingdom Hearts 3 is super easy to platinum.
but you have to remember, there's those people like, do you want to take the time to get Ultimate Weapon? And to be honest, that's the easiest Ultimate Weapon I've seen out of the Kingdom Hearts games.
Absolutely. But you also have to think, a platinum trophy means that you did everything the developer wanted you to focus on. So, if you don't want to deal with the ultimate weapon grind, you don't have to. Trophies are an optional thing. There is nothing saying that you have to finish a game by doing the platinum trophy. If that was the case, I think the trophy level would reflect that as a more poor opinion of our abilities.
I mean, when it comes to me, I look at the game and I go, oh, I could platinum this, I'm gonna do it. Or, I don't really feel like I can, I don't think I can do this. Like, when I was reading the trophies for the game, it's a racing game, they're like, and I suck at time trials. And they expect you to get triple S on these time trials, but they're like, no, play the story first before you go back and do these time trials, because once you have a fully modded jet ski, getting triple S is a piece of cake. Because it has all the mods that it can have. It's just finding the right guy that can help you. Like Crash, yeah, I might go Platinum Spyro because that's what my mascot was when I played PlayStation.
Right.
Where Crash is yours.
Mm-hmm.
So you wanting to platinum the Crash games, that's all you.
Yep.
I mean, I'll play it and get whatever trophies it gives me. Doesn't mean I'm gonna play it to the extent where I platinum in 100% of the goddamn game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I would like to have every costume in the new Crash because that's the only reason why I would complete it is because I like outfits. I like costumes.
Right.
That's why I constantly played CTR is because I like costumes. I like the ability to have multiple characters.
Well, they say the end game of every game is fashion.
It's like, but like, there's those people that, man, I am not finding any session.
Me either. We keep getting dropped into the same one together.
And like, there's people that play these certain games competitive, and they want the best rules, best stats for everything. And I mean, Destiny is an example. Destiny, Dark Souls, any game that requires, like, Call of Duty, any game that has a professional format. Best rolls, best stats, whatever it is. Best build, depending on, like,
Right.
Dark Souls. For me, I want to build the character I want. Oh,
Right.
I'm out of the PvP range in Dark Souls. I don't give a shit. Oh, I'm out of the Oh, I like the way this armor looks. Oh, this gun's doing what I need it to do. But your rolls suck. I don't give a shit. As long as it does what I need to do, which is kill enemies. That's all that fucking matters.
Well, that's how I played Destiny. I never focused on, you know, getting the perfect rolls. The only time I did was in Season of Undying, and fuck that.
And people that got perfect, I mean, those people that want perfect rolls are using it in trials or PvP.
Right.
I mean, I'm like, don't get me wrong. I like the Halloween armor set they have this year. But the only thing I like from it is the tied-in butt towel.
I
Because
actually
hell,
like the Hunter Wolf helmet. I thought that was really neat.
I mean, I just like the chain holding the butt towel. Butt towel. Just
Oh
saying.
yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if I was gonna spend money on Destiny again, it'd just be, I want that chain butt towel, man. I like the events. It's just, I feel like they could put so much content into that game. It's just they don't want to, which bothers me because it's like, well, I have to complete Menagerie before this is over, but I'm like, I don't have the urge to play at times.
I'm
So
in
it's
a
just,
session by myself finally.
oh, well, I'm in the clouds. Let's hope it drops me in there.
Dave.
But
But yeah, you know, that's one of the big things about Destiny for me is they have, 3 years worth of content, but only 2 years of it still exists. 2 years and a few months, technically, because of the expansion, but,
which my package is
oh,
finally being sent out after October 16th.
nice. And then the they're going to continue with the temporary content in the seasons following uh, the release of Beyond Light. So, as
And
a
everyone,
story-focused player, why should I play Destiny when there's no story to be had? If I walk away for a single day.
and that's my thing is,
And that's a bit of an exaggeration. It'll be there for multiple months, but the minute the season ends, that's it. If you missed anything in that season, it's gone forever.
see, and that's kind of what bothered me with the new season that started. Because you could have held on to the Bastion quest, the Leviathan's Breath quest, and there's, I forgot what the other exotic was from, there's one,
Devil's Ruin?
yeah, you could hold on to Devil's Ruin's four Horseman quest, and you still had time to do. But once the season of Arrival started, they said, nope, you're not allowed to have these quests anymore, even though you were able to hold them for 3 whole seasons. But that 4th season, they're like, no, we're changing that. You're not allowed to have those quests anymore.
Yeah.
Even though those quests didn't require anything from the season to complete them.
Right.
I understand the trace rifle
So
is going to
did
go
you
away.
hear about the changes that they're going to do in Beyond Light for Ghosts and for Armor again?
What's the armor changes and the ghost changes? I don't really care, but
So, to
why not?
start, the Ghosts, the shells are going to be cosmetic, and you're going to have mods for your Ghost, like you do for your armor and weapons, so that you can have any perk you want on any Ghost shell. Which means that you can have Guiding Light on any shell, because Guiding Light is the only perk that you ever need or want on a Ghost shell. Because it gives 10% bonus experience to everything. But anyway, so that's something they should have done with Ghosts to begin with, or much sooner, but they're doing it now. And with Armor, they're changing how mods work. Again.
Like always.
So, they're getting rid of the elemental affinities.
At the casino store.
and they're condensing the amount of mods available. So, instead of having a regular version of a gun mod and then an enhanced version of a gun mod, there's just going to be one version, and it's going to be equivalent to the current enhanced version. And some of the other mods are going away or being combined, and all that good stuff. And here's the kicker. Here's the thing that people don't like.
I should get back to the office.
To deal with the seasonal mod slot,
Yeah, right.
Good luck.
instead of having every new season have its own slot on its own armor, there's going to be a universal seasonal mod slot. This slot can take things from the raids, as well as the seasons.
And that's, I mean,
And so here's the thing. The old armor is not getting upgraded. So if you have a full set of Garden of Salvation armor that you have great rolls that you're happy with, you have to regrind it again to be able to use it almost indefinitely until its sunset date. Oh, and armor's still getting sunset because fuck you.
my issue is, don't get me wrong, I don't mind, planets going away because there's not much to do on it, but I still feel like they need a section where you could, the Whisper of the Worm quest, certain quest spots, or quest selection area, so you could go do this, and once you complete it, you can't access it again.
Right.
Or if there's
So
something in there that, like a ship or something, or a sparrow or something, you could go in and do that until you complete it.
So the reason they're getting rid of things like, Whisper and Outbreak is not necessarily... It's partially because the planet associated is going away with it.
You're through to your garage.
But also because
need me to bring you a ride?
it is a less interacted with content piece. So...
I'll bring it by.
And that's their whole point of taking things away to begin with, is it is a less interacted with content piece. So, apparently the story means nothing to most players, and so less than 30% of people are doing the older story. Unless there's a bounty that you can do better in the story, which there usually isn't. So, basically once a story is done and they've moved on to the next bit of the story, most players don't go back to the older story.
You want to set up CEO?
Sure. So, I don't know.
But I mean, there's those games that people, it's just, there's no replay value that I feel with Destiny.
Hang on, Austin. Okay, I'm back. I have no idea where we're even going.
Solomon.
Ah, okay.
Which we have to go find paintings around town. There's stuff around town that he wants us to go collect. But it's... Destiny has no replay value to me.
Not really. And like, okay. One of the big things that I liked about Guild Wars 2, an actual MMO compared to Destiny, hang on. Anyway, but Guild Wars lets you have multiple characters, more than just, one for each class.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of... And that's...
The other thing is that its story has a branching path. So, you're not playing the exact same story every single time, because you can make different choices.
I mean, there's games that let you do that. And...
Oh my.
Okay. Let me pull that up and... You see all my priceless collector's pieces gone. Quite honestly, the city's turned into a shit heap. It's been a shit heap ever since this game came out.
Okay.
Okay, time to pull up a map. Unless they're just marked on the map.
I doubt that. Does not look like it. It's supposed to be a scavenger hunt, like everything else.
We'll see what he gives us for this. Probably should order up a chopper. That's the best way to do it. How many pieces is it? Since they start at 0, depending on who you follow.
Well, this map starts at 1 and goes up to 10C.
The fuck?
Exactly. I have no idea.
Oh, we'll find out, won't we?
My vehicle is currently not available. What the fuck? But why, though?
Which one, the chopper?
Any of them.
It's probably because we're getting... I'm assuming it's because we're in a certain location. Get out and try now.
There we go.
Well, someone doesn't want to have sex with multiple people.
Excuse me?
You want to go to that swinger party this weekend? Shut the fuck up. I mean, that's the term I'm taking from it. It's GTA.
Just outside. Oh. First one is just outside the office. Beside a bin.
Oh, I see it. Then I guess you turn it right after? Oh. 1,000 GTA dollars.
10,000
Oh. So it is. So that's 100,000 for all 10. Now I want to see if we can pick up more than just one.
Hey, how's it going?
Go on. No one gives a fuck. I'm part of the chopper.
Oh, Jesus.
Hmm.
The next one requires us to go to the Vanilla Unicorn. We need to request private dance to get to the desk that it's on. Fucking shoot. There it is.
Well, at least there's ATMs there. I feel like I have filmed some of that. Some of those.
Probably have.
Yeah.
I know Slick has.
He's also recorded him getting a blowjob and ended the video with a blowjob. That's the only thing I haven't done is picked up a hooker.
I don't think I have either.
Welcome. Enjoy yourself.
I'm only taking a 50.
You look like you need a dance to unwind. Coming?
I'll be back, Cinder.
Okay.
I'm waiting.
You feeling it? Ooh. Last one, okay? Sorry about that. Looks like you've had more than enough. No more for you, mi amor. I'm sorry. Looks like you've had more than enough. No more for you, mi amor. I'm sorry. Jerk.
Okay, I'm back. And you look schnozzed off your ass.
Yeah. Also, the barkeep will actually stop serving you after a certain amount.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I didn't know that.
So did you find it?
Yeah, just once you go in, go away from the rooms. I'll be over here sitting down or trying to figure a way to sober up. How long was I in there? It's day. This is what it feels like to be a true drunk that went to a strip club. That's just usually there's not a weaponized chopper sitting outside the strip club.
Okay. Let's go.
I can't fly. Okay, now it's over. Where?
In the bathroom on the far east side of the Diamond Casino.
Now we'll see if it lets us pick it up, because if we have to return to him after you pick it up every single time, it's gonna be fucking annoying.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case. I hope not.
Oh, we'll find out.
See.
We seriously need a side helipad.
Indeed.
Hey valet, can you put that chopper for me? I'm not certified to fly, sir. I don't give a shit. Sir, it won't fit in the parking garage. We'll find somewhere where it fits. Might as well take a spin since you're here.
The inside track is open, and the
what'd you
excitement
get?
is addictive. Pick your horse and cheer them on to victory.
Sure or other.
Just enjoy yourself.
I got money.
It's fine.
Wow, it's just sitting there.
Okay, cool. Now, before we go, I'm gonna waste my 1,000 on a slot machine. The hell? Okay. Who knows, I could have won a nil all of a sudden again.
Could have. But you didn't.
Like it matters. I'm still amazed that I won that nil.
Right?
I'm done cashing that shit out. You can do it at a poker table. I just wondered how much you have to spend until you actually win that.
Whatever RNG dictates.
Hey, bud, don't trip on me, but I'm gonna be late. I know, dude. My boss.
Really? Okay. Really all the way out in fucking Sandy Shores.
This is why we get a chopper.
Alright. When we get near my waypoint, we are looking for a beam me up arrow.
Oh, just cardboard track. Having trouble keeping track of which magic cards are banned? We're excited to introduce the Wizard of the Coast Banned Siren app, or BS for short. Just install this app on your phone, and it will warn you if you are playing a banned card. Let's see it in action without the banned siren. You're disqualified for playing banned card. Crap, I forgot my alley. Check for ban update. For the ban siren, the card was banned between the 3rd and 4th rounds. Well, thanks Wizards of the Coast, BS. Download just for $79.99.
Sounds about right.
It's just a little trophy.
It's supposed to be an alien head.
Wow.
I'm feeling the... Ah, there it is.
What a xenomorph ripoff.
God damn!
Oh, that sucks. I found a shiny Pikachu. The sad part is that Pan's here. Pansan. Which one is it? I found a shiny Pikachu. Unfortunately, Pansage got a critical hit and fainted him.
As always.
I'm really excited for October 22nd.
Yeah, it'll be nice to have more Pokemon content, finally.
Everyone's So I saw mock-ups of what people are expecting on the Switch.
Wait, what?
Mock-ups for what the next Pokemon game should be this year.
I mean, there's not going to be another one this year. It'd be next year, at the earliest.
Yeah. Which
Right.
were... One mock-up was Let's Go Pichu.
Right.
And the other one was another remake of Fire Red.
So, I mean, there's been a rumor floating around. I don't know where exactly it is. This map's also not very great. Wrong section. I parked the wrong section. God. I wish they would just use the actual in-game map to mark these things.
I'd rather get a Diamond and Pearl remake, to be honest.
Well, yeah, me too.
Well, that-
Generation 4 was my jam.
But once they do a remake of Generation 4, and we get Generation 9, does that mean they're going to reject Generation 5, or are they just going to jump back to 1?
That's the question, isn't it? Is Game Freak sure does fucking love Generation 1.
Well, I mean, I don't... My thing is, are they gonna feel like it's too soon for a remake of Generation 5, or are they gonna remake Generation 5 but make it better?
So, I mean, ideally, all the remakes should be better than the original. That's not always the case, obviously, but it generally has been for Pokemon.
Because then you have to have Pokemon Emerald to get... So... The only difference with Pokemon Yellow was that you got Pikachu as your starter. And then you had Silver, Gold, and Crystal, right?
Yep.
And Crystal let you get both Lugia
All
and
three of them
Ho-Ho.
let you get both.
Oh, okay, all three did.
Yeah. In Gold and Silver, you got your box art legendary after defeating the Team Rocket admins at Radio Tower. And then once you made it to Pewter City, there was just a random dude that had the other feather. And I was like, hey, here you go. And the other legendary would be much higher level, but, you know, you could still get it in the same game.
But Heart Gold and Hearts and Soul Silver added the Suicune, the trio mission, or whatever it was. I don't know what the difference with Crystal was.
Crystal's story focused on Yucine and Suicune.
So it's just, so I'm assuming Heart Gold and Soul Silver just added that.
Yeah, basically.
And then you got Generation 3.
For an office somewhere that has an open door, or has a entrable door.
And then you had Ruby and Sapphire, which only gave you one, the box legendary.
Correct. You could not get the other without the other game.
And you were still able to get Rayquaza?
Yes, you could get Rayquaza in all three games.
It's just the only thing the remake did was, here, have Deoxys.
Right. They added the Delta episode.
Okay. And then...
Desk in a ground floor office at the Fort Zancudo Control Tower. Oh, Control Tower. Okay.
Gen 4 was either or. And then Platinum gave you both plus Giratina?
Correct. You could get Giratina in all three games. But Giratina was the focus in Platinum.
But you could still get, but you were able to get Dialga and Palkia.
Right. Whereas in Diamond and Pearl, you can only get one or the other.
And then after...
Hello?
Which gave the remakes of Fire Red and Leaf Green. No, that came with Gen 3.
Yes. Yes. They came with Gen 3. Gen 4 did not... No, yeah. Gen 4 had the Gen 2 remakes for Gold, Soul, Silver.
Yeah. And then you have Gen 5. Which had two different...
Yeah, it was the first one to do the sequel thing, and so far the only one.
There's no remake after that, to my knowledge.
No, Generation 5 did not have a remake. It went straight to Generation 6 with X and Y.
Which had the remake of Pearl on Ruby and Omega. Because it had the Mega Evolutions.
Right.
And then you had...
Ruby Alpha Sapphire came out with Generation 6, but there was no Z or X2, Y2.
Then you had Generation 7, which was Sun and Moon.
And then Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon.
Which... I don't know why they just didn't. I feel like the Ultras were the better version of the game. It's just that you couldn't get Ultimate Zygarde. I think.
I think you can. It just wasn't a central focus of the campaign.
Yeah. And then you get this, which has 2 expansions. Which they could have done a Gen 4 remake after Sun and Moon and kept the Z-Ring thing.
So the Z-Ring only works in Alola. That is a very explicit thing. Is it only works in Alola, and Gigantamax and Dynamax only work in Galar.
See, because that's so. Does that mean in Gen 4 they'll bring back Mega Evolutions?
That's the thing, we don't know. Logic dictates that yes, they will, because it's a popular mechanic. But what? Right. Austin was asking if Mega Evolutions would come back in a theoretical Generation 4 remake. Did you at least get the thing?
Nope.
Oh.
I don't know where it was.
It was on the big rock.
Jesus. I hate getting into this place.
Yep.
Especially if you die, because you have to go all the way around. And there's always that one side that's not connected. He was robbed by strippers, he was robbed by the Duggins, he was robbed by cannibals.
Oh.
Solomon.
Wow.
Okay, I don't know how to fucking get into this place.
There should be a physical gate.
You do decide to jump off the cliff, apparently.
Oops. Boy. Get it?
Yep. How that vehicle got past knifing your chopper? I question.
Right?
And that was number
7.
7? What was 6? The alien hit?
No, 6 was the clapperboard at Fort Segundo.
Oh.
Now we're looking for vehicles.
Cargo Bob?
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do with them, so...
Should we grab a Cargo Bob?
I
Or
don't think it would be necessary.
see if we... I don't know.
Let's get to the first one and see what happens.
Okay. Makes sense.
Because this is where it starts splitting into letters.
So what, there's 8?
8A, 8B, 8C, and same for 9 and 10.
Okay, so that'd be 9 vehicles. Man, I would love to work at an arcade if I got paid $500 a day. Shit.
Right?
How much did you make this week? Well, let's see. $2,500? How much you making a month? 100 grand. How much did you make this week? No, it'd be 10 grand that you'd be making a month. Yeah. 10 grand a month? Shit.
Yeah, that's quite the salary.
Can I have that job? Shit.
Right? All Wendy does is stand around, boss Jimmy around, and occasionally pour drinks.
I mean, are you also paying Jimmy 500?
I mean, as far as I know, we're only paying for Wendy. Jimmy's just there because he needs a job.
Gets him out of the house. Makes Michael think he's working. If Michael is alive.
Okay, so parked in the alley behind the hen house. Or no, wrong one. Parked at Somerset Alley in Textile City. We're looking for a Rumpo fan. Looks like the bus station. Parked at Cement Alley in Textile and Textiles. Was that it?
No.
Oh,
Pardon me.
okay. The A, B, and C are the 3 potential locations they can spawn. So it's not here.
Hey, cabrón! You're gonna get fucked.
I dare you to fuck me up. I left your car. Okay.
The next option is Darnell Bros, which is Lester's Clothes Factory.
Lester has a clothes factory?
Yeah,
Why the fuck start making clothes?
doesn't. It's front. Where Darnell Bros is.
Well, yeah, let's go beat the crap out of Lester and find out. You know, if this is Lester's plan to do a high by himself, we'll fucking kill him. We'll let Larry do it. Was it looking?
No, this doesn't seem like it.
We're looking for the place where we start the heist missions, right?
Yeah.
God, I haven't been there forever.
Right? That's why I'm struggling. I'm trying to look at the map, and I'm like, oh. That's why. It's on the other side of the fucking river.
And I was like,
I kept looking around, and I'm like, I don't see the building.
that makes me wonder, is it inside the van?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound like a very expensive vehicle.
Maybe Lester's place. So this will be parked outside the building. Doesn't say what side or anything. Okay, it does not appear to be here. Is that it?
Nope. It was a van. I decided to break in and see if it meant anything. Does not. I've just never seen the Sunset Cleaners van before, that's why I was like, is it this?
Okay, so the other option is driving west over San Andreas Avenue Bridge.
You dumb fuck! You're fucking dead! Oh shit!
What did you do now?
It's because I broke into the car.
I'm reloading!
The fuck just happened? We're driving over what bridge?
This bridge right here.
The fuck?
We have another player in the session. And he's an asshole.
Oh, looks like we're kicking. What is it under again? Online players.
Yeah. That's the one.
Okay. So he's gonna play Guardian Angel, huh?
Holy shit!
There it goes.
Okay.
Okay, I got another
Ah.
buzzard.
Oh. Oh, that would be terrible.
What?
So I jumped off the building knowing I was gonna die. Then a car just drives by and breaks my neck. That's why I'm dead. No, I want to get potato chips, but I decided to grab 2 fruit roll-ups instead, and I'm like, I still want snacks.
Okay. So as we're driving along, as we're flying along the bridge, look for a blue dot popping up.
I knew who knows how long this could take.
Yep. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Okay, I got an idea.
There.
Each call up a vehicle and drive up and down.
You calling for some wheels? I'm Johnny on the spot.
Oops.
I'll get there as soon as I can. Okay, I got stuff to do.
Fave! Call my assistant. We'll set something up.
No, you didn't save to where you were supposed to save. Interesting.
Oh boy.
That's insane!
Apparently a lot of people are having troubles getting the vehicles to spawn at all.
Well, especially if it's a driving vehicle.
Right.
Because it's just as bad as the cop one. I mean, I don't know if we should try looking for the other vehicles and hope that they're stationary. We'll see how much of a dick this guy is before we kick him.
This guy hopped servers until it popped. It took 50 servers.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
No. Let's go turn in our shit at Solomon. All good for now.
And this is the best vehicle to pick out to stick out like a sore thumb. I'd rather drive this to the night club after. Or eventually. So we already turned in one. Okay, so just making sure it paid me the 60,000. There's a way to change the instance, though, is there?
Wait, what?
So I don't think there's a way to change the instance. How you would in Destiny, you would or quick travel to points, and it would change the instant.
Theoretically, if you go far enough, then the area will unload. But that's theoretically. I don't know how the server works.
I mean, E-Race Sky, you can join if you'd like. If you're on PlayStation 4. I always encourage our players to join us. Which we usually do heists, races, the collectathons that they have, and other things. So where's that bridge again? See if it changed. I mean, you would have to have a way to get there instantly if you're gonna jump servers. And then the closest thing I have is
Set your spawn location to last location. So wherever you were when you left the previous session, that's where you
that is just. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing that, but if I could do 50 sessions, I'm just like. At that point, I say we just check all 3 locations, see if one of them's there. If one of them's there, sweet. If not, I don't know what it's supposed to. It's supposed to end at a point, but I don't remember when that was. It already popped up on the map. I know. Yes, we do play on PlayStation. If that's what you mean by PS. If you mean PC, I know Silver has an account on PC. I don't know how often he plays it though. Not as often as we've played here, as you can tell with our levels.
That game is not installed.
Yeah, I'm surprised. We'll call it the chopper. And if we get shot down with the 2 other people, they might be doing their own thing. My PSN is Cinder_plays, where Silver's is Silver Wolf Titan. So, we'll put mine in the chat for you.
Well, that answers that.
Yep, there we go.
New session time.
We're gonna search for a new session because that's happened too much already. And if you have any businesses that you want help stocking, we are always down to help you stock your businesses. So if you have an MC and you need to go steal supplies, we'll help you steal supplies. We'll help you restock things. We have no objection to helping you with those type of things. We have no problem helping you with a heist. Well, we might, because we're trying to do them in order at the moment, so. Once we complete our heists, we have no problem doing that. If it comes to heists like the Diamond Heist and the Doomsday Heist, we have no problems doing that. So I will accept your friend request. So, just out of curiosity, I would like to know how you found my channel if you were just looking at GTA videos and came across my channel. Interesting. How many free roll-ups do you have in your hand? How many have you had? Okay. No. Did you forget how much room is between our rooms?
Don't you have a whole bedroom between your rooms?
Yeah. But she's always worried about her TV being too loud.
Eh.
Let me send you. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, that's why. Oh yeah, I'm the head of this party, so that works. We'll send you an invite. Send the person that was watching an invite to the chat. If they joined, I completely missed it. There they go.
Yo,
Welcome.
Ew.
thank you.
So just out of curiosity, how did you come across my channel?
I just searched GTA 5, PlayStation 4, and then Filter Life.
Makes sense.
Usually I don't get people watching around 2:28 a.m.
Yeah,
Azula.
well, for me there's a different time, I think.
Most likely. Wait, where the fuck's Mayaba? Oh, that's why you came out of the kennel. It's because Mayaba kicked you out.
Cats are like that.
Oh, Mayaba and Azula usually just cuddle and sleep all night now. I love my cats. I know I should never question them, but the way Azula is laying on my entertainment system, I'm like, how is that comfortable? Come here. You can come sleep on the bed. The joys of session hopping. You have work tomorrow, don't you, Silver?
I do.
2:29. Don't you have to be off by 3?
Uh-huh.
I love how everyone blows you up if you're in San Andreas, but if you're out in Polito, no one gives a shit about you.
Because if you're out in Toledo, you're some kind of crazy.
That's why I own everything in Polito. At this point, I'm just thinking, wrap it up with a few races. A few transformed races, I'm thinking. So we're not going to find a different session. That's how long it took us to find it in the beginning, we're not going to find one. Yeah, I'm being dropped into the same session over and over again. I'll create a quick 5 transformed races. Another stunt. The hell? Thrust? Oh. The hell is the thruster? Oh. Fuck that. So we'll do 90 degrees. I'll just set up 5 for now. Yeah, why not? Okay.
Alright. I'm not having any luck, so I think I'm just going to call it a night.
No, you don't want to do the 5 races I just set up for the end.
Nah, I should probably get to bed.
Okay.
I will talk to you later.
If that's the case, I'm gonna switch my cars up and try to do it without being killed.
Good luck.
It usually works out for me.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them round.
Oh, that's right, that was destroyed.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
Hey, let's meet up next week.
Morse Mutual, how can I be of service? I think we can do that.
Is it okay if I compliment your car?
You're through to your garage. You, need me to bring you a ride? I'll bring it by.
Enter passive mode. So many cars. And fuck is my nightclub? Yeah, so if you ever need help with anything, just message us. We're usually on late because of our hours.
Yeah.
What locations do you own at the moment? Or businesses? I should be more specific.
Wait. I don't know actually.
Because you have your CEO, which is usually crates and imports and exports. Yeah, the five motorcycle. Is it
Yeah.
5 or 4? It's either 5 or 4 motorcycle businesses, which is document forgeries, counterfeit cash, cocaine, meth, weed, gun running, and you have the casino heist, which is the arcade. You have the normal heist if you own a high-end apartment. And then you have your nightclub.
Yeah, nightclub.
There's Arena War, which is just missions. And you have the penthouse. You have the super yacht missions, which are new.
Yeah, I wanted to buy the penthouse, but I bought a yacht.
The penthouse is nice, but it's mainly just a place to live. Oh, if that's you, I'll show you my garage. Well, at least one of them. I have to turn off passive mode. I'll last for 3 more minutes. Well, since you're here, I can invite you in.
Yeah, sure.
So we do like the races. We've mainly been doing the casino heist because you usually end that with about 400 grand. Which gives you the most money. The facility has the Doomsday heist. And this is only part of my garage.
Nice.
Because I own everything that you can own at this point. I think they also added the ability to own 2 more locations now. %of these vehicles I got off the podium.
Nice.
If you actually count to 4 seconds exactly, and you spin at that 4 second mark, because you can only hold the wheel for 5 seconds. So if you spin at that 4 second mark exactly, you're guaranteed to win the car. Because I believe this is the most recent vehicle on the podium is right here.